If I was to ask you, what New Zealand show has been broadcast consistently for over 50 years, and almost always hitting near to or over 500,000 in audience numbers, and is so beloved by New Zealanders that any government promising to keep it on the air permanently would instantly be offered perpetual and total electoral support? What show could that possibly be? The news? The 3B Action Cream ad?
Suffer any longer.
No, you ninnies. The answer is Country Calendar. The sweet, gentle documentary series focusing on rural New Zealand life is, and pretty much always has been, a ratings monster. But why though? Why? Why? The show screams oldie-timey. Surely this is way too much musty bread bin vibes to even exist in the maelstrom of the present media. Well, I'm going to have a look-see and see what keeps the old girl frisky.
The male is always eager to burst and the female is still opening, and so here we have an opportunity to actually capture the male flower and the pollen and then apply it when the females are fully open and ready to receive.
Oh, okay, whoa. Ooh, slow down. Oh, I'm sweating. I don't know anything about Country Calendar except for the opening tune, which is pretty much the country's official theme music. So it's kind of weird there's talking all over it during the show's opener.
Always a favourite on every rural road. Hyundai Country Calendar.
What the makers really like, though, are family units, particularly if there's several generations of the family all working together. They love that shit. You'll get scene upon scene of the whole family eating a meal at the table like bloody New Zealand used to be.
There's something really solid rock about having a piece of land that, you know, with COVID and everything, you've got a land to sort of grow your own food, get your water, and this way we can kind of safeguard our future and our children's future.
Generally, the subjects are allowed to tell their own stories, and it often involves some kind of career pivot, like the brassica farmers who moved to home delivery food boxes.
And the lead up just before lockdown, we went to 80, then 170, and then 350, and then we just went, whoa, stop, we cannot do any more.
Or the crabbers who unexpectedly had to completely change their business.
Matt Whitaker used to target the local crabs. He started his company, Waikanae Crab, in 1987, but then they suddenly disappeared.
They've been gone now for 4 years. So we've diversified. We do the gill netting, catching fish around the island.
And that can be really interesting, but this is where the format can also be a bit limiting. The show's so committed to following their subjects and making it all about them that, for example, you never actually find out what happened to the crabs.
Because one day we were fishing and catching good crab, and the next day we came out and it was like someone turned the light off, they were gone. And they are known to do that, but they seem to have done it right around the country.
There's no quick visit to a marine biologist, so they can say, we're not sure, but we're looking into it, or, well, the crabs sold up because they could get like a 2-hectare section for the price of a 500 square metre section in town. Why wouldn't you move? This might well be a function of the production schedule. They do 40 episodes a year, the very thought of which has given me cramps in my vas deferens. In other words, time is tight, but I still want to know about the crabs.
Whether it's a runoff thing, a pollution thing, I don't know.
And I think maybe this speaks to part of Country Calendar's enduring appeal. It's so goddamn relaxing to watch sweeping cinematography of people working the land. It's a weekly reassuring statement that yes, this New Zealand still exists. We're not all weird computer coders or content creators with an Adobe subscription mining other people's work for clicks from a hastily made set in a windowless void. Yeah, Country Calendar isn't pushing any envelopes, but it is archiving in a very gentle way the lives of people living outside the cities. So, I salute you, Country Calendar, but I reckon if you change to this new sponsor, I'd probably watch you every bloody week. Always a favourite on chafing nads. 3B Action Cream Country Calendar.